Nigel Farage has once again launched a blistering attack on Keir Starmer and the Labour Party, accusing them of masking a pro-EU agenda beneath their so-called respect for Brexit. In a series of high-profile statements, Farage has warned that Starmer's position on Brexit is nothing more than a smokescreen for a covert plan to realign the UK with European Union policies, undermining the very freedoms Britain fought for during the 2016 referendum. Farage, a key figure in the Brexit movement, has never been shy about calling out politicians he believes are trying to betray the democratic will of the people. This time, his target is Starmer, who, despite having publicly pledged to make Brexit work, continues to call for closer ties with the EU and economic cooperation that many interpret as a thinly veiled attempt to rejoin the European bloc. Farage is adamant that Labour's true aim is not to honor Brexit, but to slowly drag Britain back into the EU's orbit. This is a betrayal of everything Brexit stands for, Farage declared in a fiery interview. Starmer and Labour might talk the talk when it comes to respecting Brexit, but behind closed doors, they're actively working to undo it. They've never given up on the European dream, and they're using economic pragmatism as an excuse to push for realignment with Brussels. Farage points to several key moments to back his claims, including Starmer's remarks about the benefits of economic cooperation with the EU, which critics argue is code for rejoining the EU single market or customs union. For many Brexiteers, such statements are anathema to the very spirit of Brexit, an act of political and economic independence from Brussels. Farage insists that this is not just a policy difference but an existential threat to the sovereignty Britain won in 2016. It's not just about trade deals or regulations, Farage explained. Brexit was about reclaiming control over our borders, our laws, and our future. If Starmer gets his way, all that hard-fought independence could be undone, and we'd be back to being rule-takers without a say in the decisions that affect us. Farage's accusations have ignited a firestorm of debate, with critics accusing him of sensationalism, while supporters argue that his warnings are prescient. Social media has erupted with a mix of support and outrage as the hashtag Labour betrayal trends online. Many believe that Farage's words carry weight, given his history of exposing political moves that could undermine Brexit. Others, however, view his claims as an attempt to stoke division ahead of the next general election. The controversy couldn't come at a worse time for Starmer, who is already facing internal challenges within his own party, with some Labour members pushing for a more pro-EU stance. For Starmer, the next few months will be critical as he tries to navigate this minefield and avoid alienating voters on both sides of the Brexit divide. Labour's position on Brexit could become the defining issue of the election, and Starmer must tread carefully if he hopes to avoid the same fate that befell Theresa May's government, caught in the crossfire of conflicting Brexit factions. Whether Farage's claims are accurate or politically motivated remains to be seen, but the pressure is mounting on Starmer to clarify Labour's position once and for all. As the political heat intensifies, Britain's future relationship with the EU hangs in the balance. Farage's warning has set the stage for a battle that could once again divide the nation along Brexit lines, and the outcome will have lasting consequences for the country's future. In the coming months, as this issue continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the fight over Brexit's legacy is far from over, and the stakes could not be higher. The question is, will Britain stay true to the independence secured by Brexit, or will it slip back into the EU's grasp? Only time will tell.